What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Brian.
Today we've got a couple of bottles, some new releases from Chattanooga Whiskey Company. Of course, that's out of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up this Bottled in Bond, which this is the spring 2020 version. So, Brian, you brought...
Yeah, I got the Founders. It was the 12th anniversary blend. It's 100 proof. It has 28% Infinity, SB091 60%, and 1816 RES 12%. Guessing that's their bottle and their breakdown for their mash bill blend. And it's Lawrenceburg.
Yeah, they get it MGP barrel.
And some of their own
distillate.
Whiskey still, yeah. So it's Chattanooga and then Lawrenceburg. So kind of a blend of that.
Okay.
So oop, you're ahead of me.
No, that's all right. So yeah, basically the Founders is the founder of Chattanooga Distilling. Takes some good MGP stuff and then their own distillate. I'm gonna go with this is the bonded, right? That I just handed you. So I'm gonna put that on my right. So the founder buys a MGB barrel, mingles it with some of the other barrels that they have around Chattanooga. If you have watched us before, you know we're fans of Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I love Chattanooga. They're doing some good stuff.
Yeah.
They're creative. They're not your normal run of the mill stuff,
right?
But they're out there and people are responding to it. I think they're putting themselves on the map.
Yeah,
so.
in many cases, great price point on stuff as well. So let's nose this Bottled in Bond is what we're going to start with. What is that?
Something sweet.
Yeah, what is that?
Like an apple.
Okay, yeah. Apple. I'm following
some
that.
type of.
There's like
man, it's overbearing.
It's like an apple bread.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a bready note to it. And some cinnamon. I always get cinnamon with Chattanooga, though. Yeah. Usually stuff is pretty youthful with Chattanooga. It's kind of a known thing. The 91 proof is 2 years. I think the 111 is 2 years. By the way, folks, we put the 111 in our Bourbon Pour blind tasting event for Seymour Main Street, and it won.
Yeah,
so
and if it's 2 years, I think it is. It's just amazing what they can do with that.
Yeah, and it beat out let's see, Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond, Hard Truth Bottled in Bond, Weeded, and then Bullet Tenure.
Yeah,
so
pretty good stuff.
Pretty good lineup.
Let's
going for a sip.
See what we got.
There is a rich caramel.
Super. Yeah.
There's kind of like a herbal tea kind of thing going on, I think.
Malted milk
milk
duds, milk balls, whatever you want to call those things.
Mm-hmm.
That I've been picking up that a lot on Chattanooga lately. If you've ever had their rye is like a Milky Way.
Yeah.
Just super over the top. If you don't like candy bars, don't buy that because it's an odd experience. But
if you don't like candy bars, we don't want you watching this channel. So.
Yeah. Who didn't like it?
Right. You're a psychopath. Get off of YouTube. But this is a really good experience. I think what you're right, that bread note thing. I think that would be malted, kind of what I'm smelling. Really good sip.
Which I'm getting. Yeah, actually, the second sip opened up a little bit. So, does it say the mash bill on it? Is it a?
I think so. So it's.
Well, that's the same stuff as.
Okay.
Stuff that don't make sense, but I was hoping they'd have something that was like a high malt or.
Yeah. Got to have a Harvard law degree to decipher what that is, and we're not the brightest. Well, I'm not the brightest. Yeah. Brian's way smarter than I am. But anyway, phenomenal sip. I think. I mean, and I think I paid $51.
Yeah, I think it was around 50. So that's for that.
Pick that up.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
Pick that up. I'm really excited about this Founders. I have never had a Founders.
I have not either. This is the first time I'd ever.
Yeah. I actually never had a bottle in Bond either.
It's been around for 12 years, so it's
they've put one out each year. Ooh, that's like it's a very dense nose.
Mm-hmm. Again, I'm getting the malted milk balls and the milk duds. The maltiness is coming through big time on this one.
Yeah, and you could tell the price point's higher on this one. You could just
it smells richer. It smells
get that scent, the sense that it is got a richer nose to it.
I don't know if I get. There is something a little oaky.
Did we say the proof of this? Oh, it's 100 proof. Okay, 100 proof. Well, that's good.
It smells a little hotter than that.
Really? I don't really get a whole lot of alcohol.
Maybe it's just that last.
There is a oakiness to it that probably could send you up a little bit.
I think I just got a little too close to it.
Sometimes that happens. All right.
Yeah, the oakiness it's got a nice nose on it.
Yeah, it's
pretty.
Yeah,
viscous.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go in for a sip. I'm anticipating this one pretty well. That's nice. Oh, that's chocolate.
Chocolate bomb.
That is chocolate all day long. Oh my gosh.
It's like it's melted, but it's not hot.
Yeah.
And it's just going down your throat.
At first you don't get it, and then it just...
Yeah.
I mean, at first it's kind of... There's not a lot on the front, and then it's just like hits you with just chocolate. In fact, I thought I squeezed out some Hershey's syrup in my mouth. That was so good. Oh my... That is...
Yeah, just slightly heated up Hershey's syrup. That's a good analogy.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
is insane good.
I'm sure there's other elements in there, but that's all I get on that first go through. But man, it's so good.
Holy shit!
Maybe a little.
That is good.
Maybe a little cherry to go with it, or something.
Yeah,
there's something in there that's shining through. But it's. I mean, it's just chocolate to no end.
Go out and buy this. Holy crap! That is so good.
I think this was 67 or 69.
Really?
Before tax? Yeah. So.
Oh my God. That's a steal.
Yeah, that's solid.
I really like that. I don't know what you're doing down there at Chattanooga, but
yeah, obviously they're onto something, and they're doing good stuff.
The founder is a smart man.
Yeah. Our local liquor store where we buy most of our stuff was able to get a case of both these, I believe. Mm-hmm. And
there's only one of these left.
Okay.
I was there yesterday or today.
Yeah, so that's phenomenal. So I tried this. I did. So it's opened up a little bit. So I think that the chocolate was a little maltier the first go around. Okay. That's why before we came on here, I wanted to see if he picked up elements that were in the rye, because it comes off like a chocolate milk dud.
Yeah.
This is kind of like if you crunch it, you're going to get a little bit of a
dustiness kind of thing. Yeah.
But it didn't have that. The nose still had it, but
there is a graham cracker note to it that lends to that milk dud kind of thing. But that is, I always think of Woodford Reserve as being chocolatey. That's way chocolatier than Woodford. I mean that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to message Keith. Say, hey, pull that one from the shelf, man. Oh man, that is. Everything I've had from Chattanooga. I think this might be the distillery that people don't talk enough about. I'm gonna go out on a limb with that. And I know they're not traditional. They got the high malt. They've got, the lower age statements and all that. But what they're putting out is just excellent.
Yeah, their blending ability is really good.
Yeah. So. And I was talking to somebody, too, that they kind of focus on mash bills. And I guess he was their head distiller or something. He was the, like a brewer for Samuel Adams Beer Company.
Okay, I think I've heard that.
Yeah. And so he kind of knows what he's doing with mash bills, and they're kind of making like really good beer recipes that they distill. So I don't know if that's true or not. Look it up. Let me know. But
yeah, I think we're both on the same page on these. These are both buys. Yeah. You're not going to have to pay over market for these. I don't believe you're going to be able to. You should be able to find them. This one you might have to hunt a little bit. This one was around last year, but I don't. For some reason, I didn't buy it. But this one I don't remember seeing.
Yeah. Fun fact. To bring back to our Bourbon Port event with Seymour Main Street, we'll see you next year in April. We don't have a date yet. It's always the Friday night after Easter. But the last bottle of the bottled and bond in the state of Indiana, I believe, was in our silent auction. So,
that's right. We did have that.
So that's kind of cool. So we're big fans of Chattanooga. And my goodness, go find this Founders 12 because it is really good. I really appreciate you bringing this by, Brian, because I'm really big fan. I mean, it's excellent stuff. So we're going to end this episode the same way that we always do, and that is when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.